My people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Patala FC. We are within video number 2 of the day. We rarely go back to back on the channel, band for band, but so many transfer rumors as well as transfer confirmations. Firstly, of course, Liam Delap is our striker. He'll undergo medicals to be a Chelsea player. But the Chelsea page have also announced that Dario Esugo is officially a Chelsea player. Now, Fabrizio Romano announced this 2 months ago. Who does this guy know? Who does Fabrizio talk to? Man, 2 months.
Here we go.
A full 60 days ago. You get me? But yes, that's another CDM in our locker room. I think it says something towards what might happen in terms of Romeo Lavia and other players. Not really Andre Santos, I believe that's a different profile, but should anything happen to Romeo Lavia and all the paranoia regarding his fitness, Dario Esugo should be the makeshift. He'll go to the Club World Cup, I believe, and he'll be monitored whether he should stay at Chelsea or go on loan. What's funny is that we didn't sign this player directly from Sporting. Yes, he was a Sporting player, but he was on loan at Las Palmas when we signed him to be a Chelsea player. That's crazy. But anyway, we're scouting. We signed 2 players from Sporting. So Dario Esugo being confirmed sort of says that Giovanni Kenda is definitely on the way in the upcoming season. That'll be, is it 26-27? Not 25-26. That's crazy. But yeah, guys, that's another midfielder. And I think he's got the right build for the Premier League. He's got a good touch. He's got shooting in his locker, intercepting. He's not scared to put in a tackle. You get me? And I'm happy about the signing, mainly because we're not sure if Romeo Lavia can even go a stretch of 10 games. He's never even played 90 minutes for Chelsea. So, Dario Esugo might be needed. And the worst case scenario, which we forbid, is that Moise Caicedo becomes unavailable. We need Esugos of this world in that regard. But let's jump to a few transfer rumors, guys. We're still linked to Garnacho. I agree with the sentiment of 70, 80, 90% of Chelsea fans when we all feel that Garnacho is not good enough. He played for Man United. He's been playing there for at least 3-4 seasons. He's been sort of a mainstay through the Ten Hag era. Garnacho should leave England, in my opinion. We should keep Sancho. That's okay. I believe Sancho has proven himself enough. I'm not saying Sancho is good enough to take us forward, make us contend in the Champions League and so on. But I think I'd rather keep Sancho than to bring in Garnacho, if that makes sense. We don't need both, if anything. Garnacho needs to move on. I hope the Leverkusen rumors are true and that Ten Hag would take him on and take him to Germany to play with him. Even Anthony is rumored to join Leverkusen. So it's like Eric Ten Hag bringing the band back together. And that's perfect. Let Garnacho not join Chelsea. You get me? Next rumor, guys, Osimhen. Could it still be on? I'm doubtful, guys. Just my opinion, my frank opinion. The wages are high, and this will be Osimhen's last big move. It pains me because we have full belief and, if anything, confirmation from John Obi Mikel that Osimhen would have loved to play for Chelsea. If we don't get him in this window, I don't think we'll ever gun for Osimhen, if that's the right word. I don't think we'll ever seek to sign the striker. So he's going to move on, maybe end up in Saudi. Saudi are aggressive in this window. The Bruno Fernandes rumors, Bruno Fernandes could easily join Al Hilal from the way it's looking. They are so aggressive. But yeah, guys, Osimhen, painful one. I don't know. How do you feel, guys? Like, we need a prolific striker. Liam Delap comes in, he brings a bit of aggression, doesn't bring the level of experience of a striker that's been doing it year in, year out, like a Osimhen. Even a Gyökeres, but Gyökeres question marks as well. So let's not even look in that direction of the Swedish striker. Next rumor, Jamie Gittins. Looks like a real thing. I would take Jamie Gittins over Garnacho, even though Garnacho is Premier League proven somehow. Jamie Gittins is young as well. I think 20 years old. Been playing for Dortmund. I mentioned that the only paranoia is that he has a path very similar to Jadon Sancho. Now, Jadon Sancho has found himself to be comfortable at Chelsea. He's happy to play for Chelsea. Let's take on Jadon Sancho. Should we take on another English left winger? Jamie Gittins can also play right wing, but no. I don't think we need a Jamie Gittins right now. Who would I want as a left wing, really? Rafa Leao, maybe. since we're not going to get Rodrigo, looks like Rodrigo's going to stay at Real Madrid, work under Xabi Alonso. I'll take a Rafa Leao maybe. A bit more experience. Not as young as these other left wings that we're linked with. But that's the Chelsea way. We're going to sign young for the sake of maybe shipping them on in future. I think the right wing is sealed. Esteval Willian will arrive. I don't know what will happen with Kendry Pires, but it seems he'll go on loan maybe to Strasbourg. I think Kendry Pires could take on the left wing as a makeshift. He's young. Let's just try and adapt him. You never know, guys. Next rumor, Mark Guehi. A player that was once a Cobham boy. If anything, he's still a Cobham boy, but can we get Mark Guehi? I don't think so. It's more likely he'll join a Newcastle, or other clubs. But Chelsea? It's tricky, guys. I would love to see him at Chelsea. I think he would suit our style of play. He could play alongside Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill is a mainstay, guys. We shouldn't even discuss Levi Colwill being displaced, trust me. But Mark Guehi, I don't see it. Who's more likely? Maybe a Jared Branthwaite from Everton. That's more likely. Will still be expensive though, because Everton won't just say, hey, you can take our player. Especially one of their best players could easily go up to 70, 80 million. But in terms of him wanting a big move, because Guehi just qualified for the Europa League with Palace, why wouldn't he want to stay and contend in the Europa League with Palace, But Branthwaite would love probably to get into a bigger side, play Champions League football, play European football at minimum. So I think Branthwaite, we should pay attention to that. Jorel Hato from Ajax seems like it won't happen. I don't think we're going to keep our radar on someone that's in the Dutch league. Funny enough, because those rumors were strong a few weeks ago, but it seems they just died down. Maybe he's too expensive. Perhaps Ajax were looking to cash in maybe. I haven't seen any, new speculation, which is weird, right? And then there's one that's funny. We're on the final two now, guys. Second last one. Let me hold my breath. Bastoni. Now, if you watch the Champions League final, you might feel Bastoni is not good enough. He was exposed by PSG. Bastoni is a brilliant defender, and he's still young, and he understands positional awareness. He positions himself well. He's got that long pass in him. He drifts into the midfield. He can even be in the forward line. But he's a left footer, and Levi Colwill is the main left footer in our team. Would Bastoni be joining Chelsea to replace a Benoit Badiashile? I think that's too much of an expensive acquisition. But there are some light rumors. Football Italia. Bastoni, I would love him at Chelsea. He's brilliant. And he still has years ahead of him to even better his game. Working under a manager like Simone Inzaghi for this period of time has definitely polished him in the important aspects of the game. So I think he's also a leader. We need that. We need defenders that actually shout at fellow teammates like, yo, bruv, move there, move there. I would appreciate that, but I think it's too much of a stretch. I don't think we can get Bastoni, especially not right now. Last point, guys. Last rumor. Joao Felix to Benfica on loan. That's full circle for Joao Felix. Benfica, Atletico, loan to Chelsea, and then back to Atletico, I believe. Bought by Chelsea. You go on loan to AC Milan, back to Chelsea, all the way back to Benfica. If Benfica really want this player, give them their player, guys. He belongs there. He should have never left. If I'm being honest, I don't see Felix in the plans at all for Maresca next season. Especially with Esteval Willian looking to be another central attacking midfielder. There will actually be a bit of a clash between Palmer and Esteval Willian if we have that headache. But where will Felix play? He's not going to be played as a number 9. No. We've bought a number 9. We still have Mark Gill. And Ipswich look to be wanting Gill on loan. So because we took Delap from them, I don't think that's a bad deal. I would still love Gill to stay. I would say Delap and Gill for next season. Jackson, I'm sorry. Nicholas Jackson, I'm sorry, bro. But yeah, Felix, if it's goodbye, I'm sorry, man. It didn't work out this time. Under Graham Potter, it was a bit better, a bit smoother. But under Maresca, Felix was a makeshift in the Conference League at maximum. We wanted to see more of him. He didn't get the opportunity. When he did get the opportunities, he would hog the ball too much. Doesn't know when to give his teammates. There was even a video that was swirling, at AC Milan with Kyle Walker saying, nobody's Messi. No one's Messi here. Pass the ball. We don't need those headaches at Chelsea. Either you have a dribble success rate that's over 95, you keep the ball for the team, or you score and you're effective, which I don't see Felix to be, unfortunately, guys. But yeah, guys, I think we've touched on every rumor and the confirmations. Let me know your thoughts, the players that I might not have mentioned that are linked to our beautiful club. And we'll see how the week goes, guys. The Club World Cup, as I said in the last video, it's 12 days away. The transfer window still has 8 days of being open before the official transfer window opens. So business will be done within the next 8 days. And we'll be here for it, guys. I'll be as rapid as I can be in terms of breaking down my thoughts. You get me? Share your thoughts, please. Let's get it, y'all.